R&B Money. We up. Tank. J Valentine. We are the authorities on all things R&B.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank.
I'm J Valentine.
And this is the R&B Money Podcast.
Yeah.
We're going to call this the Bay Area edition.
Yeah.
You know,
R&Bay edition.
You know,
yeah.
in honor of the R&B, you know, I move my collar around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I want this to be an authentic, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
introduction. I'm finna pass it over, you know, for the first time to my brother, you know, the silky one himself, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Lavender himself, J Valentine, the Valentine. But you do the intro, man.
Yeah, no, today we got somebody really special.
Talk.
We got a young fella that's really from the cloth. Yeah. Late night young fella. You know what I mean? Like that past midnight. That not that 1 a.m. but that 2 a.m. You hear me? Yeah. He's come to bless us with his presence today. You know what I mean? And all his, you know, they say I'm light skinned. He a different type of light skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, he got it laid down. You know what I mean? You know, I got the wave down. He got the leg down.
Yeah.
He can take it out and show you the Lord Jesus.
Hello.
Come on, Lord.
Yeah.
Hello.
Today we have straight from Oakland, California, Adrian Marcel.
Yeah.
Yada.
You feel me? How you doing?
Hey, man, welcome to the podcast,
Hey, man. Thank y'all for having me, baby. Thank you for having me, man.
We had to do it.
You saying I'm the light skinned one, but bro, you still look like you'll go to Fillmore, put a wig on a pig and make a gig though. You know what I'm talking about?
Come on. Is that how we started?
Yeah,
that's how we kick into it, baby.
We have to.
It's R&B edition. Hello.
We have to. I see your collar can't be up top right now because it's always up. I see what
Listen, man, if B Nod would tell you anything, you understand what I'm saying? Cool B will tell you how to send them.
Come on, Cool B.
I'll tell you how to send them in Milwaukee. This is Milwaukee's finest. Brother, thank you, man.
Thank y'all, man.
I mean, we know we have a good time off camera. We family for real. So, you know, we skip all the formalities, man, and just get right to it, man. We appreciate you, brother, for being here with us, for being family.
Yeah.
And just, you know, we just wanted to make sure you get an opportunity, you know, to talk your talk and tell your story because, you know, for us, it's all necessary.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the gifted have to have a place.
Yeah, man.
To dwell and be comfortable and express themselves, and that's what this place is.
I feel real R&B in here.
No.
This right here got me
the extra level to that is just taking the shirt off and just having the vest on.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you get to your Jodeci.
You know what I'm saying? They pay for that. They got to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Come pay for that, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay to play, though. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Listen, it's going to be a lot of pimp in this episode. I don't know if y'all have noticed yet. You know, it's going to be a whole lot of Goldie tonight.
Yeah,
a whole lot of Goldie tonight.
Peep game.
You know, we always like to go to the beginning.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, so many people want to get started.
Yeah.
You know, so many people have the talent. So many people, you know, have all of the things that come along with what you're born with and what's in you, but don't know how to get there.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's start with when you found out you was born with it. When you knew you had it, or when somebody told you that.
Yeah,
that young fella right there.
that was young, man. You know, that was like before middle school, real knee high. You know what I mean? Once I hit a note and the chick started, you feel me, acting up, it was like, oh, this is a thing. You know what I mean? This is a feeling. And then after that, man, I think it had to be, bro, 100% Genuine, bro, dropped. And at that point,
come on, you know what?
You know what I'm saying? 100%
let's
Genuine
start there.
had to drop. 100% Genuine. Had to drop. You feel me? Excuse me, but you feel me? That's kind of like what set the tone because I'm like, oh, this nigga look like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? This is
and he's of the cloth.
He's of the cloth.
He's
you know
in a real way.
In a real
way.
But you feel me? But it was at that point, man, like, and the way it was affecting people because it went from the girls my age to the teachers. You know what I'm saying? And then and the adults and shit, that's like, man, they pulling me out of class and shit to come, you know what I mean, sing or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Shit, my mom got pissed at me one time, man. It was a PTA meeting, man. I got up there and, you know what I mean, sang some Jodeci.
Where you start singing at the PTA?
Yeah, I was singing at the PTA meetings, bro. You know, for the parents.
You know, it's a lot of cases right now.
You know?
It's a lot of cases right now coming to light.
Not on me.
About that, you know. No, we don't put no face to the case. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes the teachers can't help themselves.
They can't help it be like that. It be like what I'm saying. It be like that. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me?
Hey man, I got kids.
When they see you flashing on your chest, they can't help
relax.
it.
I got kids, man. Shit.
But no, man, it was at that point, man, it was just the way I felt though. The way I felt like doing it. You know what I'm saying? How you affect, you affect people. You know what I mean? Change their moods, you know what I mean? Change their attitudes and shit like that. So I mean, that's when I knew young, and I think my mom, she peeped it early too. That it was something that was in my flesh. You know what I mean? That it was gonna happen one way or another. So she jumped on it, man. She kept me in so many programs and shit to where it's like at this point now I'm so versatile, in it. It's not just R&B for me, you know what I'm saying? Like trained in classical and jazz and all these other genres and shit. And I think at that point it was something I know I just had to take it serious, man. You know what I mean? I wanted to be a true representation, It started out for the family, but then, it grew for like the Bay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So in her support of you,
yeah.
Did she have any avenues or new people in terms of trying to get you to that space, or you was just like
it was all about figuring it out? You know what I'm saying? Like she was at a space where she's in the newspaper, she's looking up shit, trying to figure out. She was really just trying to do anything that would keep me off the streets. You know what I mean? Because you know how it is in the town, Oakland, bro. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to fall into the shit. So she just wanted to keep me busy.
So she did her own research.
Yeah. And I went to, what changed it all was when I went to Oakland School for the Arts. That's in downtown. Okay. You know what I mean? And at that point, they had just had their first year. So it was only 9th and 10th grade. So when I came, it was only 2 years there, man. So I had time to be noticed and and really honed in. You know what I'm saying? You had all these people from around the world that was coming in, whether it was acting, vocal, illustrations, whatever it is, like they was coming in and really going in with us. So man, for 4 years, 8 to 5:30 every day, you feel me? Music, you know, and vocal. And
so when you first went there, it was 9th and 10th,
but by every year stacked on. Yeah.
Okay.
So even like, the Kailanis and the Zendayas and stuff started to come in as they started to build their network and everything, network. So every year we stacked on another grade. You know what I'm saying? And once they got 12th grade, then they started to bring in middle school and all that, So, I mean, like I said, it was right in the heart of downtown, man. Like we was in a parking lot of the Fox. You know what I mean? Rocking like that, man. So that was where it all kicked off for me. Like her keeping me in the realm of just artistry, just all day, around artists all day, whether it was dancers, singers, actors, you feel me? Like if I'd went to Skyline, bro, I'd have had like 8 kids, you know what I'm saying, by 11th grade, you feel me? It would have been too much.
I didn't go to Skyline, but I've been up to Skyline.
I got into enough trouble going up to Skyline, you feel me?
Yeah.
But
what's Skyline? Give me the.
It's the place in Oakland where, and I'm from San Francisco, so it was a whole nother travel for me. But like, it's the place in Oakland where you will find what you're looking for.
What you looking for? Everything.
You will find what you're looking for. They are there.
You want problems?
Yeah.
Go there.
You want a bad one?
You want a baddie?
Go there. It's that school. You know what I mean?
For sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, for sure. And that's where I would have been at. You feel me? But she made sure, man, she kept me focused, man. I was in so many young musicians programs at UC Berkeley's and things like that, bro. I didn't have no time to really kick it. So a lot of my early years was all about, if this what you're gonna do, you're gonna do it 24/7.
And are you an only child?
No, I'm the youngest though. So you figure,
so the focus was on you.
Yeah, the focus was able to be directly on me. Like everybody was gone doing their thing, you feel me? So it was like, okay, we need to see something out of you. You know what I'm saying? Any mistakes that was made early on, it's like I'm getting the butt of that. Like you can't go hang out because we know what happens on when you know what I'm saying, we let our kids go hang out.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it just kept me focused, man. So now when I think about it, doing this, having this career, man, and being in this field, I always say, man, it's perfect for me. You know what I mean? Like it's the long hours, you feel me? The early mornings, late nights, you feel me? The instant travel, the changes, the audibles, all of that. Like it's all part of what I grew up doing.
And this, you know what I mean? And really, this school prepared you for that.
Oh, absolutely. I'll never shit on them for that, man. OSA was probably great. Like the beginning of it all. Like, we get to school, man. You think you finna go, you know what I'm saying, regular ass day, man. They like, hey, check it out. You, and you. Y'all come on. We got to go to LA. we got to go get this money. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like tuition based.
Like that.
It wasn't tuition based. It wasn't like you're paying to go there. It's a charter school. So they got to get their money out of the city. You know what I'm saying? They got to get their money off of like donations and sponsorships and shit. So
they
like,
create
look,
programs.
we got to go over here and we got to sell it. So you, and you, come on.
Y'all auditioning for these people today.
Yeah, you feel me? And next thing you know, you come out and they got a bag and we ain't had to do no homework and forget that test. Don't worry, you passed. You know what I'm saying? That exam. I said, hey.
It's early music business.
Listen, sound
early music business, bro, for sure.
Like a football scholarship to me.
I learned early on. Bro, is how much you worth. You know what I'm saying? How much can you show out? Like when it's your turn, when the light come on, like what you about to do? You know what I'm saying? And when you show out that time and they see, oh, we could depend on it. It's like we calling your number every time. You know what I'm saying? So I went from the newbie there that was like, you know, you ain't getting no solos because the seniority and shit like that. It's like, nah, put him in. Like, you know, it's all these singers and then me.
Because he adding value. He adding
value to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I gave a shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was like I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be up there with the best.
Yeah.
You feel me? Doing me. So that's always been the goal for me. Shit, even today. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the best version of me. You feel me? In this game.
Nah, that's dope.
It's just about being like having some sort of early upbringing in this kind of thought process in order to truly be prepared for it.
Yeah, for sure.
For it not to be a shock.
For sure.
When you get thrown into that fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of what happens to artists, you know, when they take a real hit. They aren't prepared for any of that. Because the shit looks cool on the outside. But the shit that's really going on the undercurrent.
It's
like,
nasty.
Oh, it's nasty.
It's nasty.
It's ugly.
Like the music and all the shit that you actually see.
Yeah.
That's 15% of it. That other 85?
Let me tell you.
Nah,
just trying to get to the stage.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta love this shit, man.
You have no choice.
You have no choice. You have to love it. And if you don't, you either gonna love it or you gonna regret it.
It has to be
You
an
know what I'm saying?
obsession.
Yeah,
Period.
for sure.
It has to be an obsession.
Yep.
For sure.
Because there's nothing preset.
Yeah.
Yes, nothing guaranteed.
Yeah,
No
at all.
guarantees.
There's no, nothing.
That obsession has to get you over that hill.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Not even some, people be like, oh, some of the time you just gotta go. No. All of the time.
All the time. 100%
Because you
time.
have to be able to meet those moments.
Yeah.
When it's your moment. Like you said, you were like, I need it.
Yeah. I want it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you playing ball. Like, don't get a nigga to rock who don't want the ball.
No.
At the last shot. You
were
feel me?
they setting y'all up? Obviously, they were preparing you guys creatively.
Yeah.
But were they also? Are there business classes at this school too?
No. At this
it's
point
pure
in time,
creative.
it was pure creation. It was pure creative space. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the only thing that was lacking. So for me, coming into this business, this industry, you feel me? That was college for me. I didn't go to college. You know what I'm saying? I looked at it like, I got accepted to Berkeley College of Music, Boston, you know what I'm saying? UCLA, all these dope ass schools and shit, I auditioned for that in 11th grade and got accepted. So I had a scholarship. But for me, it was like, Mom, if I go there, it's going to be ugly. Like, you finna let me out on my own after all these years of like straight, booked up, busy all day, every day, weekends, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to let loose, But coming into this industry though, man, that's when, I found out the real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told myself, like, when I was about to sign my first deal, like, there was, usually you had that voice of God or whatever that is for you that, you know what I'm saying, you're listening to, like, hold on, don't do that. Wait, hold on. You know what I'm saying? When it was time to sign that deal, bro, it was silent. You know what I mean? So it was just me and my thoughts and my feeling. And I remember telling myself, bro, look, if I want to be a doctor, I'm going to spend 12 years in school. If I want to be a lawyer, I'm going to spend 12 years in school. I'm like, look, this contract say 5 years, it's college. Whatever I learn at this point is what I learn, whether it work, whether I win or lose on this, it's going to be a lesson, and I'm going to keep going anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I signed it, and I look at myself today like, man, that's the best thing I could have did was go through that shit. You know what I mean? Have a record and find out what it means to not be on the publishing of it. You know what I'm saying? To find out what it means to not make royalties on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, to find out, like, that show money. You feel me? The difference between that and that long back end money and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the networking, you feel me, allowing too many people to do it for you, you know what I'm saying? So going through that and experiencing it, man, and being able to be here, like, and still be able to push, man, still be able to work, man, and still hold the weight, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I did exactly what I was supposed to do. And I went through that shit and learned what I needed to so I can come back now on my P's and Q's, you know?
Was your first deal a major deal, or did you do?
Yeah.
So you didn't go through the production deal, the indie deals?
No.
Straight to a major?
Straight to a major.
What label was that?
Yeah, that was Universal Republic and L7.
Wow.
Yeah.
First deal?
First deal, straight to it.
So that process for you, how did that go? Because it's like you just
How did
mentioned.
you get there?
How did you get there?
So Yancey Richardson. You feel me? Y'all know
Good
Yance.
friend of ours.
Yeah.
Yance.
Yeah.
You know Yance. Shout out to
Yances.
Yancey. You feel me? You feel me? He had a group at the time, Hamilton Park.
Yeah.
Hamilton Park.
Hamilton Park. And my
Yeah,
boys,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And I was seeing them because they're one of the producers, Beat Rock, who was from the Bay. He went out there to work on a lot of their music. So we were hearing a lot of this Hamilton Park thing. And then Netta B got her deal with Yance. So now,
And both of those deals were at Atlantic, yeah?
in Atlantic.
Yeah.
So now, in my position, you know what I'm saying, being from the band, looking at this and seeing Netta and all that, like, oh shit, like I ain't heard Netta like this. Like she going in, she killing, like she's going crazy, like it's moving. So when I got the call, it's like, man, young man, we want to bring you out here and work on some music. So I'm like, say less. You feel me? I didn't even tell my parents till it was like the day before I was
How old are you
leaving.
at this point?
Shit, had to be like 22,
Okay.
23, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I got a flight
Yeah,
in 6
yeah,
hours.
yeah.
So whatever you need to say, get it out.
Whatever you need to say.
Whatever you need to say, get it out.
Ah, God,
I'ma be gone.
Pressing to say to
I'm gonna
me.
be, I'm gonna be gone.
I think
You
about it
feel
on the
me?
plane. I think
Yeah.
about what y'all told me on the plane.
Yeah, you feel me? I think about all that shit when I get there.
Yeah, what time's up?
Exactly. Gotta go. Gotta
Get
go.
the fuck out of here.
You feel me? And yeah, man, I flew out there. And I remember my pops telling me, like, man, stop telling people that you going out there for 30 days. You might go out there and come back tomorrow. It might be all bad. I'm like, man, you don't understand. Even if it's all bad,
what
I'm
it's
gonna be
gotta be.
there. I ain't coming
I'm
back.
staying.
I ain't coming back, player. So
And you were going where? To Atlanta or to New York?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Yance flew me out, man, to Atlanta.
Sheesh.
I was in the basement for like, I got out there, man. It was supposed to be 30 days. We work on a record a day. You know, we get a demo and we go, you know, shoot it to some labels. You know, the usual. Man, that shit turned into 5 years that I lived in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And through that time, bro, I remember it was times. You know, I respect Yance for his motives, like how he would work, because, you know, you could tell, man, you in the basement, man, you're not seeing daylight. You know what I'm saying? All you doing is recording, and all day long. You feel me? It was like boot camp. You feel me? And for you, it's like you're not seeing nothing, so you're gonna get weary. You finna be like, man, I'm not doing this. I'm ready to go. You know?
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, man, come take a ride. And then we'll go pull up to Tree Sound, and Tank will come outside and get in the car and listen to some music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, nigga, is this Tank sitting up here in the front seat listening to shit? Like, wow. All right, we can go a little longer. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but we did a bunch of records, man. Jane Hancock, we had Jane come out, man.
Super dope.
Super crazy, right?
dope.
Super dope.
Jane came out, man. The crazy part is we had other writers that he had originally that were known, wrote for Chris Brown, writing for Trey Songz, writing for all these people. We couldn't find the sound though. We couldn't find the blend. You feel me? But when Jane came out, that's when it locked, because it was like, yeah, you talking about this is Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
like it has to be a certain
Are you writing
way.
with them?
Yeah, me and Jane was writing
Okay.
it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what threw everybody off. Like, oh shit. So at that point, man, we just was doing records all day long, every day, man. And then when we were ready, we went to Republic. We hollered at Coach K. Coach K stepped in, man, pulled some strings, pulled some plays, man, and made it shake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We walked up there, man. I'm thinking we got to go sell it to Universal, man. They
Right.
like, no. We want you. Off no,
Because at School of the Arts,
no
you-
set.
at School of the Arts, you had to go sell it.
You feel me? You had to go sell it, right?
You
and you. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So we get up there, man, and they like, nah, it's good. Chill out. I'm ready to jump up and sing
Yeah,
while the song
stand on
on. I'm ready to get
stand
to
on
it.
the table.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
She's like, no, Wendy Goldstein, sit down. It's all good. You know, they threw the deal at us, man. And from there, bro, like, you know, we did the 7 days a week. You know, we did the way we had Waiting Out, man. And that kind of kicked it off and opened up a fan base, especially in the Bay Area. You know what I mean? Because I was gone. I hadn't been back in like 3 years. So we started dropping. And then they pulled the ultimate play with that 2 a.m. You know what I mean? That came our way, man. It took me forever to record it because I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? It was so outside of what I felt I was on. Like, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like really do this shit. I'm like, again, I'm listening to Tank and all that. I'm like, I'm trying to do no 2 a.m. I'm trying to sing. You feel me? Yeah. But, you know, they convinced me to finally do it, man. And I think that shit.
Who did 2 a.m.?
Krishan, Kyle, and my boy Ant Franks.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So they all pinned that, and they pulled up on me in Atlanta because I was avoiding it. Every time I was out here, anything, I was avoiding it. We get to the studio, I'm like, nah, we done. The time's up. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that one.
With that song, no. With that song, you running from it.
I'm running from it. Yeah. And finally, I get a call like at 1 a.m. from Yance, like, I need you to, you know, a usual shit. I need you to come to the studio right now, re-record this record. Like, re-record the record? Yeah, I'm in bed. Like, come on. So we drive from Panola Road all the way to Snellville, you know what I'm saying? Pull up, these niggas are standing outside like in a line, like I'm finna get jumped. Like, look, nigga, you about to record this record. Like, we need you to record this record. So I did it, man, and shit, bruh. It might have to be like 2-3 weeks, man. That shit was out. Like, I don't even remember the process.
Was it out with Sage on it?
No. So at first it came out by itself.
Okay.
And then they pulled the play to get Sage on it. And then when Sage jumped on it, it just went that way. Like, you feel me? It was gone. So, I mean, at that point, it was like, shit, whether I like it or not, fuck it, let's go.
Singing this shit for the rest of my life.
For the rest of my life. You know, this shit just, you know what I'm saying? We just put up just do a live performance thing out that I did, man. Shit went viral and shit. I'm like, the song is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It might not have been my cup of tea. Because I felt like you had Ty Dolla $ign, Paranoid out. You had Chris Brown, These Hoes Ain't Loyal. Right. Like, Omarion supposed to be like, this is the sound.
They were trying to make you fit into the algorithm.
Exactly.
And boy, did it. That's a tough space for an artist.
Yeah. For a purist.
Especially artiste.
Exactly. An artiste.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It really is, though. It's a tough space where you have to ask yourself, do I want this shit to take care of me?
Yeah, for sure.
Or do I just want to be, you know,
in the realm for
this creative nigga walking around with a motherfucking what's them things? Incense. Saging rooms. Listen, I know some very talented broke niggas walking around saging rooms.
For sure.
With hella seashell necklaces.
Seashells and shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I got kids to feed.
What they use black soap.
Yeah. Okay.
They hella up on all their herbs.
Them niggas been on CMOS.
They been on CMOS
before the panoramic. They was on CMOS before the panoramic.
They on the Honduran CMOS. Like, they really elevated.
For sure.
Yeah.
But you really do, as a creative, at some point you're going to come down that road.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you ask yourself, do I want this shit to take care of me?
Yeah, for sure.
And when you want it to take care of you, you're going to have to do things that fit into the algorithm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's Jay-Z deciding that he's going to tone down his rap. If it's Tank deciding that he's going to turn down the ad-libs that everybody loves.
Yeah, for sure.
But do they always pay for it?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They pay for the more digestible things.
Yeah.
So I understand that completely.
And I think on top of that, man, again, you a newbie in the game, bro. Like, I'm wet behind the ears, man. I don't know none of this shit. I don't know what it's supposed to be, what it is going to be, or what it can be yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here figuring it out, you know? So I'm fighting it, you know what I mean? My best I can to be like, nah, man, we should be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this 7 days a week shit, this is what we should be doing. This is what the people are loving. And I mean, the beautiful part about it is you know, we were able to grab both sides of the spectrum, man. We were able to grab the 2 a.m. types, you know what I'm saying? The people that want the algorithm sound. And then at the same time, the people that want that other shit, you know what I'm saying? So because 7 days a week.
Because your talent shine through.
Yeah. And that's what I had to just go ahead and realize through it was like, okay, you got to play the game. You know what I'm saying? You have to play the game, and you guys, you know, as long as you know the rules and you know how you can maneuver, you know what I'm saying, upside and down, man, you can flip it, you know? And I mean, today you get me at a point where it's like, man, we understand the business. Like, we understand how this goes. You got to play that. You know what I'm saying? But now we just going to play it our way, though. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play it by the Bay rules, man, rather than we're going to play it by any other, you know what I'm saying, industry shit.
When does Raphael come into play?
So Raphael comes in right before
And
2
Raphael,
a.m.
we talking about
Sadiq. Yes.
The.
Kissing you.
Yeah.
Not enough for me.
That's how we do on R&B Money Podcast.
That one, you know what I'm saying?
Live vocals.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
The water's
That's how we do it.
different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But Ray steps in, so, you know, we literally, so this was actually the same day, bro. Think about it. After we left the meeting with Republic, we went over to Blakesley. You know what I mean? Because there was another
We're not gonna breeze over that either.
Yeah.
Because Raphael is also a studio owner.
Exactly.
Owner.
Exactly.
Owner owns the building.
He don't just go in there and
he don't book
out
time.
a room.
He don't book no time.
Book no time.
He owns. The last time I was there,
He ain't got no
had
lockout.
He had a bed set up and some
Yeah.
other shit
Yeah,
going on.
some other
But
shit,
it was
yeah.
also an old school car in there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what?
I mean, it's been
You
boxing
rock-
rings up there, and I mean, you never know what you're gonna
Whatever
get.
he wants to do
Whatever
in
he's
wants to do
feeling.
in his building.
establishment.
In his
Yeah.
establishment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You could do that. You feel me? But
yeah.
went over to Blakesley, man, and we were actually talking about a different artist. I was just, tagging along. You feel me?
But you didn't know.
I
Ray at
never
this
met
point.
Ray before.
Okay.
I had met Dwayne. I knew Dwayne, because Dwayne had
We
had
all
his
meet
feet.
Dwayne.
You know what I'm
first.
saying? Everybody meet Dwayne.
Dwayne be at the lake.
In the
He
shit.
be at the lake. Exactly.
Dwayne be at the lake. You
That's it.
gonna
You know what I'm
see
saying?
Dwayne at the lake.
So, you know what I'm saying? Walked in there, met him. They was having a conversation about whatever they having about, you know what I mean? And we get to talking about the town, Oakland and all that. And he like, okay, so what you do? So we put on the music. He like, fuck with this. This is what I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna fuck with this. So he came out to Atlanta, played over some music. We sat down, we chilled, like got to get in the studio, man. And from there, he helped us cultivate the 7 days a week EP, And once I dropped that, it's like it started bubbling in the Bay first. You know what I'm saying? We had it in all of like the bang bags. Shayla Bang was out there. She was running her shit, man, and she was putting it in all of her makeup bags for all the women out there. So women was leaving, you know what I'm saying, with the records. You know what I mean? We had Dope Only. They was pushing it at all their events and everything. And then on top of that, man, we was hopping out the whip. Like we was getting it out the mud, like pulling up, hopping out on meter maids, police. Like, I don't care who you is, you need this. You know what I'm saying? They like, hey, you gotta move this. Okay, cool, but here, take this.
Take this.
You feel me? And tell me, so and at the midst of it, man, you seeing people pull off with it, listening to it like, oh, okay. And I think that's what gave me more of a foundation than 2 a.m. did. 2 a.m. was more like to get to the...
It's a commercial.
Yeah,
it's
you know what I'm saying? Get noticed. You know what I'm saying? Really get seen to the masses. Get on the chart. You feel me? But that 7 days a week was like set the tone to have that fan base that wasn't gonna go nowhere. That was like, nah, we fuck with him. We fuck with this kid. Like, and the fact that you got Raphael Sadiq presenting it, that gave it a chance, bro. I will always be indebted to Ray for that, man, because to allow us to use that Raphael Sadiq presents, it was people that was probably gonna throw them fucking CDs to the left.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
But
when they seen that, it was like, listen to this. Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, you feel me? And he on there, he's stamping it, he talking his talk. So that really kicked it off for me, man. So that was the foundation to have kind of both of those. Where I feel like some artists only have that one record, that initial record, that commercial record, and then once you bubble down or you don't have a follow up or the label's still trying to figure it out, there's nothing to support it. You know what I'm saying?
Were you fighting?
I was doing my best to not. No, I was doing my best to not fight. Like, listen, because I was seeing in real time, I'm there in the building with other artists that are coming up at this time, and I'm seeing their managers and them fighting. And you're hearing it like, okay, well, we really not finna put your shit in right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that.
There is that.
There's that. So you feel me? So it's kind of like a very touchy thing. You know what I mean?
Did that make you more receptive to, because when you get a record like that, everybody gives you more records like that.
Yeah.
Were you more receptive to taking those records, and did you fall into that space, or were you like?
I was definitely receptive. I was definitely receptive because at that point I'm like, shit, man, they pushed the button. You know what I'm saying? We're everywhere. There is no rest. There's no sleep. I'm on tour, back to back. I'm you know what I'm saying? Opening up for everybody. I'm doing all this shit, like moving around. I'm hearing it on the radio. So I'm like, all right, cool. My whole thing was, again, maybe we just got to play this game for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get what you need out of it, and then boom, we can start doing what we want to do. You know. And here comes the next side of the business. Like, you get the follow-up record and, you think it's good. And they're like, oh, damn, I know we recorded that. I know we had you spend, weeks re-recording it and over again so it could be perfect. But that ended up going to this person, or that ended up going to
the
this
records,
person, you know. But you learned a hard lesson, like, nigga, if I'm not writing it, I can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm not writing the record,
Yeah.
then you gotta sit down, son. You feel me? And go ahead and do what they tell you to do. You feel me? So
So
you're
it's a couple
seeing
records
these.
that
It took a
came
couple
out
records
that
that
you
were.
sang?
Oh, bro, for sure.
that are on other artists.
Yeah, for sure. Rock You Back to Sleep. Even Nelly and Wale's one. The Fix. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's, Jeremiah. Jeremiah was on
yeah.
that. So it's like, it was a bunch of records that Trey Songz got records that I'm recording. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's like, I'm not writing it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you gotta go with who's paying. You feel me? What label's paying? And my label was not paying. They're like, nah, we like it, but we don't know if we're ready to put money behind that one. You know? And so what happened was they brought another record in, Take Your Time. And that was a Sam Hunt record. So there was some backlash to that because I'm like, look, I went into Monty and Avery's up at the label, went to the room like, man, let's sit down because this is me too. No Maliance, nobody there. I'm sitting here talking to the heads, the CEOs and shit like, we not doing this record. I'm not doing this record. Like this is already out. Like what is the benefit of me doing a record that's already out and it's new?
Wait, it was
Sam Hunt's record. Yeah, Take Your Time.
So his song, they wanted you to do.
They wanted me to re-record it and put it out and do like
But they had just
black
put it out.
version of that. But they had just put that out not too long ago. That shit was like fresh, bro.
So did they own that record too?
Shit.
I guess so.
Because now we're going back to Motown.
Back to Motown.
Exactly.
Now we're going back to those days where most people don't understand the history of it, where multiple artists recorded Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? Because the label owned it.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of let whichever artist the record became bigger on, that's whose song it was.
That's who was.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's
So
what,
that's
what
crazy to
happened.
hear that you did that.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So I'm there and I'm pushing it. So I'm like, I remember I was telling everybody, no, we're not doing that. You know, we got another record. We had B.O.B. and Yo Gotti on it, like ready to go. You know what I'm saying? It was like the perfect follow for 2 a.m. So I'm like, this is perfect. Let's run this one. You know what I'm saying? They're like, so Monty calls me and he's like, look, I'm the head of this whole thing, right? I run this whole thing. If I tell the team to focus on the record, they're gonna focus on this record. I said, so you're the head, you are the CEO, and you are telling me that throughout all of my doubts of all these other records that have been skipped over because they're not tripping on it and they don't want to worry about this and they're not into this, you're telling me you're going to tell them this is the focus and they're going to focus on this and you're saying that this is going to win. Let's run it. Okay. Run it. It's a country record, but whatever. Let's run it. I'm rapping on this thing. Fuck it. Let's run it. You know, they put it out. I'm going to these like bump stations, you know what I'm saying, that are not, no pepper in here. No. It's all salt. You know what I'm saying? It's all salt. And I'm like, okay, yeah. let's, hey, I'm gonna talk the talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is your record. This is my record.
This is my record,
This
man.
is my record.
You guys are good?
You guys good?
Yeah, buddy.
Anybody want coffee?
Hey, bud. You know?
Anybody want coffee? You take cream with yours?
You feel me?
All right.
Extra sugar?
Extra
All right,
sugar,
cool.
no problem.
Bruh, so do this whole run. You know, I'm not seeing anything happen from it. It's not like 2 a.m. where there's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even feeling comfortable performing this record. I'm performing the record for the first time in my life. I'm forgetting words on stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, because
it's not your record.
Because this ain't my record.
Yeah.
This ain't me. It's nothing, you know? So what killed it was, man, I looked up and the Grammys that year, Sam Hunt performed the record. And I'm looking up like, why the hell wouldn't y'all have me up there with him if you're saying that this is the focus and this is how we're playing this, that we're going to piggyback off some country shit, you know? And at that point, man, they was like, look, okay, so we see that this is not working, so let's go with the record you wanted to go with. So, I mean, look, I'm not even going to be mad. When you say that, though, we going to go with the record that you wrote on, that you helped produce, that you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, let's do that. Like, I'm not even tripping on that.
Yeah.
That's no music arguing over spilled milk.
Yeah,
Let's keep it pushing. They promised we was going to do the record. We're gearing up to put the record out, bruh. And then I got the call from Yance like, hey, sit down. I'm like, what's up? They just let us go. It was like they feel like they're holding us back. They can't figure out what the what the vibe is and how to sell this. So, you know, they're doing us a favor, and they're not gonna put a bail on our head. They're not gonna put nothing. They're just gonna let us go, you know. And at that point, man, it's like I got off the phone. I wasn't even mad. It was just like, now it begins.
Yeah.
Like now
And
now
how
it
long
begins.
is that after 2 a.m. had been out?
That's 2 a.m. came out 2014. I got dropped 2016. 2 years.
You put out 7 days a week, and that's the only project you put out
I
there.
put out 7 days a week 2013.
And it led to
that. Led to the deal. And then with that, because we used those records to get the deal.
Right.
Okay.
And then from there, it went to 2 a.m. But with 7 days a week, they had to go back because they didn't believe in 7 days a week. They was like, we're not focused on the waiting and all of that. So we put it out in the streets. We started in the Bay, and then we started flooding Atlanta and all that. And then at that point, the label had to go back and get everything cleared. Do all the shit. Cause we was putting it together, bro. We had Ross verses from other songs, a cappella, that we was putting on there. So people was thinking that Ross had jumped on the record. And really, only ones, you feel me? Yeah, I mean, yeah,
the finagle.
Yeah, you
like
understand the finesse. Like, he was finessing. So,
yeah.
I mean, it was the ultimate play for people to be like, okay, cool. So when we had to go back and revamp, it was like we only were able to take 3 or 4 of those records and actually put them out, you know, and put them up. So that's when they went back and started, you know, fucking with us. And then we did Week After Next in between 2 a.m. So to us, that was how we kept ourselves afloat.
Yeah, the
like, I'm not going to depend on the label because they're not going to push this. So they didn't like Week After Next either. And to me, that changed a lot of music. That changed the sound because right before Bryson Tiller and the Tory Lanez and all them started coming out, it was a lot of that type of music that we were doing. We were underground doing that. You know what I'm saying? So to hear, we were calling it Ratchet Soul. You know what I'm saying? Like we kept saying Ratchet Soul. This is Ratchet Soul, Ratchet Soul. And next thing I know, nigga, Trap Soul drops.
Right.
And it's that.
It's that.
It's that. And you could either like
on this.
be hella mad or be like, all right, on to the next, I guess. Shit, you know? And that's just kind of like throughout all that period of time between 2013 to 2017 was a hard look at what the business is and experience what that really was. And that was the time where you figure out, man, am I really finna do this? Like, is this for me? Or, you know what I'm saying? Do I need to go get a 9 to 5? And I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I ain't clocking in on nobody time. Like, I'm gonna just figure this out. You know what I mean? So from there, just like a lot of independent projects like GMFU, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, at that point for me, I needed to take an extra step back, man, because I started to feel like I'm depending on too many people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm depending on other people to talk for me. I'm depending on other people to come in here and pin records that will keep you in the algorithm or, you know, produce or whatever. And again, you're falling into that play where it's like, I'm getting records, but he has this record. She got this record. He got this. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't give me nothing that you didn't gave 1,000 other people.
Yeah.
So for me, I had to take a step back from everything. So I took a step back from management, took a step back from just the business itself. You know what I mean? To like go into my own realm and be like, what is publishing? What is these mechanicals? What is like how many ways can I get paid off my music? Because
Put yourself to
I've only
business
been getting
school.
paid off one way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've only been getting that show money. But when your record slows down, that slows down completely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no back end that's coming in. You know what I mean? There's no, because again, you're a newbie, so you kind of like just think, hey man, I'm just trying to get it. So whatever y'all need to take, y'all take that, and we gon' coast off that. We gonna take that and build off of that. You know, I mean, it was a catch-22 because at the same time you learn the hard way. But shit, I have success based around those. You know what I mean? That whole play, 2 a.m. You know, whatever. It's like today I can still walk in someplace and they like, oh yeah, that's Mr. 2 a.m. That's put that shit on right now. That's him. You know what I mean? So I was able to build a fan base off of this time with the label. And again, like I said when I first started, it's gonna be college. You know what I mean? And once I go through it, you know what I mean? I need to come out smarter. I need to come out better. Yeah. You know, so that's when the direction changed. I took my time and ended up meeting my boy Sonny B. You know what I'm saying? And from there, that's where shit really got crazy because I was able to take those experiences and also take the time of stepping back and clearing my head and figuring out like, all right, man, everything that I was taught that, you know, this machine teaches you how you have to run and how you have to move. I got to get out of that. I gotta throw all that shit away and create this.
But then you also did some acting.
Yeah, too. In between that, been blessed to do it. You know what I'm saying? We did the Bobby DeBarge story. You know, I got to, you know what I'm saying, lace front. You feel me? Lace front. You know
you got to play a player too. You got to play James.
I had James. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was real cool,
I
man.
met James some years ago.
You know what I'm saying?
James a real player, man.
You feel me? They all was on that shit, you know, but it was cool, man. It was something that we was talking about for a long time, actually. Like, I had the script 3 years before it came out. And at first, it was a different director. They were going in. They was talking about it all. You know, I'm talking about I'm on a plane in New York, nigga. By the end of the script, man, I'm tearing up. Shit, like through the script though. Like, wow, this is crazy. And then I think that, you know, because it was TV One, it's like we gotta scale this back. We can't show all of this. We gotta figure out a way. How do we present this, you know, for the masses,
to the lifetime,
you know, to the lifetime
viewer.
And shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we switched up some things and shit. But at the same time, brother, to be able to go into that, man, I remember, like, you know, my pops is an actor. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, my pops came up with Denzel, with Delroy, and all of them, like great friends with a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And went to ACT. You know what I mean? It was only about 3 or 4 black actors that were able to be in the school at that time, because just in that time it was like that. Like, you feel me? You know, a lot of them weren't actually in the school. They were a part of the side program that had to do it. But, you know, like Denzel, my pops, Delroy, like shit like that, they were a part of the actual program. So he was an actor, man, but he had hella kids. He from the Bay, you know, from the town, and a lot of kids. Yeah. You feel me? So he had to make a decision, man. Like, either I'm going to push and probably lose the family and have some wild kids running out here going crazy, or I'm gonna sit this down, I'm gonna do something else, you know? And still very successful, was able to start his own business, man, put a lot of people in position, give a lot of jobs to a lot of black people, you know what I'm saying? But because of that, man, I went to him, I was like, man, I got this opportunity for this role, I need you to work with me, you know? I started working with him, man, and my dad is tough, like, so he's like, you sure you want to do this? Because you're not really that good right now. Like, I'm not feeling this.
You about to embarrass us.
I'm not feeling this.
See me?
Like, what are you doing?
I was with Denzel in there.
Right. You? Right. I don't know what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
They got anything for me, man?
You know?
I can really make us shine. I can really
I think I can do it.
I can put the family on something.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Real, you know? But he worked with me, man. He gave me, you know what I mean? He did, you know, that experience, man, put it in on me, man. And we worked for like a couple hours, man. I remember I'm trying to, like, you know, I got a tough scene. Like, I got a scene where it's like the climax of the movie, you know what I'm saying? Where you find out what was really going on, you know? And for me, I'm thinking, you know, I got to be crying. So I'm in the bathroom trying to method act my ass off. You know what I'm saying? And finally, I'm tearing up. I'm running upstairs like, look, I got the tears.
It's time.
Look, it's time. It's time.
Just do it now.
Just do it now. He like, man, go wipe your face.
That ain't how you do.
Go wipe your damn
just
face.
Like I
and come back up here.
That ain't shit.
That ain't shit. Like, he like, man, but he started breaking it down to me. He started really explaining to me these, you know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to be acting. Like, you know what I mean? He put me in a position to realize, like, okay, you got an older brother. Think about a time where you know what I'm saying, you was pissed at your brother. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you didn't go through what this nigga went through, but you still done been through a time where you looked at your brother, somebody you look up to, like, nigga, fuck you.
You had a relative feeling.
You know what I'm saying? So you had to find the relatability of it, relate to it, you know what I'm saying? And not act, but react. So, man, we started working it, man. And that's one thing about my pops. Like, he's tough as shit, but when he says it's good, I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm in there.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And I remember my mom was there and she was reading and she just, I'm just not feeling him. He's not doing it. You know, he's not pushing it. So we finally figured it out and we ran. It was actually a blooper because Mom's was reading the part for us too. And she's over here crying. She can't even, you know what I'm saying? She can't even finish the line because she's like, I'm sorry. It's just, you know. So we was like, we got it. I said, we gonna send them that. We gonna send them the blooper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And 2 days later, man, they hit me back like, we giving you the part.
Love
you
that.
got it. So
love that.
It kicked in, yeah, man. So that was the start of it, man. I got the whole bug for acting at that point, man. You know, and just just seeing set life and seeing the difference, man. I mean, even with acting too, that money come a lot faster, man.
It's way easier.
It's way easier.
Once
man.
you get it,
you
fill out your W-9.
Yeah, you fill out your W-9 and it's
would
good.
Would you like a check or would you like a wire? How would you like it?
Right.
Here's your money.
It.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. And we'll do this all over again.
We'll
do this all over again.
Your sides are here. Grooming, they're waiting on you.
They're waiting on you. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
You want breakfast?
Everything.
We got an omelet station. We'll bring it to you.
We got an omelet station.
It's in your trailer. It's in your trailer now.
Wardrobe is coming over. They're just going to do a quick fitting for some of the things you put on the other day.
We out here fighting over motherfucking fruit basket.
Fruit baskets.
I'm trying to figure out where my watermelon is at. I'm asking the promoter. You don't see watermelon on the rider? You don't see it. I flew 3,000 miles. The least you could do is have my motherfucking watermelon.
Stop playing with me, man. Stop.
Shit.
Yeah.
My veggie platter. And I don't like ranch. Where the blue cheese at? Where the blue cheese
I said
at?
all red M&Ms. The fuck is going on?
I don't need no green M&Ms.
That's right. Listen, once I've seen it. Once an artist moves over to the acting side, it's hard to get him to come back.
I'll be hitting Fox. Somebody like, Fox, I'm telling you, we need to get this one. He said, no, I feel you. We should get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you back.
I'm going to call you back, though. Exactly.
And Jamie Foxx starting a new film over in New Zealand. I thought you was going to call me back.
I just go call
when I'm done.
Tank, they sent the thing.
Yeah.
The wire came
through. I'm sorry. Hey, for real. That money real, man.
It was real.
I said, no problem. You know what it is, though? It's like, you know, in everything that you're saying, man, you know what I mean? It's like, I've never believed in a plan. I've never had a plan B.
Period. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can't think of one other thing that I was as good at as I was at doing music.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Dope here,
but you're here.
You're here, though.
You're here, man.
Some shit got caught. Shit got caught in the mail.
Some about that you didn't like.
You didn't
Some
like.
Shit got caught in the mail.
Exactly.
You ever let the pack get caught in the mail? Your stomach start hurting?
Listen, I've been to jail before.
Look,
I've been with nice clothes on.
With nice clothes on.
It is not.
Jail with nice clothes on.
You do not want to go to jail with nice clothes on.
Yeah, nah. But I mean, like anything I did, honestly, you know, I tried all kind of shit, man. I wanted to hoop. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to run track. I was fast, all kind of shit. But every time I tried to do something, man, it was like God kept
leading you back here,
leading it back there, and I mean like abruptly, like up, your hamstring's fucked up. You know, you can't do that no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Up, you done broke your femur. Ain't no more basketball, bro.
I would go from. I would think I'm getting ready to, you know, really go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, in this basketball tournament, I go up for a full dump,
Yeah.
bang out,
Yeah.
I come down and step on somebody's foot and twist the ankle.
I'm out of
3
this.
months.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'll be a choir rehearsal.
Yeah, I'll be back. Every time.
Just that quick.
Every time. Yeah. Every time, bro. So it was like, for me, I always said that. Like, man, I put too many, man, how many hours did I not? I'm watching my peers, my homies and shit. They kicking it. They chilling. You know what I'm saying? They calling me like, bro, we kicking it this weekend? No. I have 2 recitals to do today. I got to go do this. I got to go do that. I'm in this. I'm building the house with my pop. Like, they're not letting me leave. So unless y'all want to come hang out with me and do what I have to do, you know what I'm saying, pick up a hammer or some shit, then that's the only way we kicking it. So for me, it was like, bro, I did not sacrifice all of these years and all of this time to not do it, to not see it through.
All the way through.
You feel me? Yeah. So even in my family, you know, I've seen it before, like moments where it's like, you know, the people that love you, that are supporting you, but they're not in the field. They don't see the little wins that tell you keep going.
The indicators.
The little indicators, like they don't see that. Yeah. They only see what comes out. So they're like,
the end result.
How are you? So these are the same people who were putting me in these programs, same people who was making me do, you know what I'm saying, keeping me out the streets doing this, that are at that point saying, you don't want to get a 9-to-5, like you don't want to, no, because that's not the setup you gave me. The setup you gave me was, this is it. This is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. And a commercial came on one time, bro, I swear to God, I said that, like, what if everything you've been through, everything you've done in your life led you up to what you do today? And when I heard that, I'm like, that has to be me. That has to be my life. You feel me? And for me, it was like it wasn't about no time frame. A lot of motherfuckers start to think that the date,
putting the clock on
the
it.
date is bigger than the destination.
100%.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's really about the destination.
Yeah.
It don't matter when you get there. You know what I mean? Or how you got there. You got there.
Just get there.
You know what I'm saying? And you just got to get there. And for me, that's what it was, man. And today, now I'm in a position where, you know, I was always so scared to claim independency. Mm-hmm. Like I was like, no, you gotta be on a label.
Why?
Because that's what, again, the machine convinces you. Like if you talk about independent, people ain't gonna want to fuck with you, man. You keep that Universal Republic name up there, long as you can. Like, nah, man. Today it's like, nah, we independent. My whole team, the Brodies, man, we do everything. You know what I'm saying? Film our own videos, concepts, you know what I'm saying, songwriting and producing, and there is no more ever somebody has a record that I recorded. That'll never happen again. That's done. You know what I'm saying? Because it's us putting it all into it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you'll never hear Adrian is signed to someone.
Yeah. What's the name of the label now?
The Brodies.
The Brodies.
The Brodies.
The Brodies.
Come on, name everybody that's in it.
Who's
Yeah,
in
we
the
got
Brodies?
Sonny B.
Yeah,
We got Sonny B,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crazy songwriter, singer, you know what I'm saying? We got my boy Momo, director.
Yeah.
We got my man Hella Frames, Carl, we call him Special K. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because this
yeah.
man he's a beast, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, with
yeah.
that camera,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know, we got Shireen Beam Supreme, she here, you know what I'm saying, with all our finances and all of the
I got hella
paperwork
names. I
and
like
all
the
that.
names. I
You
like
feel
the
me?
names.
You know what I'm talking about? You know, you got Mr., you know what I'm saying, Bippy Le Pew, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yours truly. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's and again, there's more as that have been stacking on, man. But it's just us building that network of coming together. Like, man, it's really a group of creatives, man, that have all been through their own level of shit in the industry. You know, but it didn't kill them. It didn't knock them. You know what I'm saying? It was like, nah, you just got to be around the right situation, the right people that believe. You know what I'm saying? And for the past 2 years, man, we took a step back, man, and just did nothing but recording, writing, recording, producing. Like, it's a lot of music that has come out since then, since 2020. It's a lot of music, and we're listening to it, and it's like, okay, keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were all about cultivating this R&B sound. You know what I mean? That it was about taking a step away from R&B. Like, I love Mario. You feel me? I love Eric Bellinger. I love Usher. I love all of these artists that are R&B artists. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking my step away from that. Like, no, I'm gonna do something that you guys can't do. You guys can't be R&B. You know what I'm saying? You're not from the Bay. It's just facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything in this, so how we talk on these lyrics and shit, you know what I'm saying? We say, like, watch out for your bitch go missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is Bip City. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're bringing these concepts that are from our hometown. You know what I'm saying? Right. We in records talking about going Stewie. On an R&B level, though, you know what I'm saying? You taking hyphy productions and you putting this Bay Area lyricism on it, but at the same time, you're using these melody-driven.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're making it about the melodies that is R&B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That a tank can still sing it. You feel me? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because we're the only place in the world, bro, and you know this. Like in the Bay, you got DJs that was blending Keep the Sneak, 40, Too Short. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. You feel me? And then all of a sudden, Mario coming on. You still
in there.
you
Still
still
in that
going
pocket.
dumb.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Still in that pocket.
there was the only place in the world where they were blending music like that. This music is a product of that.
Right.
This music
Absolutely.
is a product of the hyphy era. And just at that time, all we're doing is we're putting a name on it. You R&B, bro. You know what I'm saying? She worth the trouble, y'all. She ride me like.
I did come up with the name.
Come on, you feel me? You R&B, you feel me?
You know, you're a little younger. So, you know,
But now we coming in and saying, let's take that and let's build off of that.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Let's build off of that.
it's
You were saying,
something that-
go dumb dog. I'm happy.
at the end of the day, it was, and you and I had this conversation some years back. To a certain degree, we live on our own island.
Yeah, for sure.
We always have. And it's something that the industry as a whole just kind of comes and picks from. You know, take pieces of it, you know, move it and run around with it. And you know, that's fine because we've allowed that.
Yeah.
But standing in front of it, you're going to take a different type of chance, especially if you're going to do it through a major label.
Yeah.
And that was the conversation I had with you when you were still on Republic.
Exactly.
I'm like, listen, I went through this. they don't get it. They'll never get it because they're not there. And because we're so like we're so hardcore about what's the Bay and what ain't the Bay that we don't fully let people in.
Yeah.
So they come, they get a piece and they get the fuck on.
Yeah.
Because at some point it's gonna be somebody that be like, that nigga ain't from here, let's get him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And instead of fully embracing, you know, people that you know, like, listen, when Drake came and did the record,
exactly. Yeah.
like he showed nothing but love.
Yeah.
But there were people there that felt the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Instead of fully embracing. I remember what Fab had to go through by fucking with Drake.
Yeah.
And people be like, Fab, why you? And Fab is like, bro, like, nigga, this is helping what we doing. This is putting a light on
exactly
on our region and what we do. Like, we should embrace this.
Well, I mean, on top of that, you know, we're one of those places where it's like, man, everybody is trying to be the man themselves individually. It's like, man, I gotta. You winning, man? Fuck that nigga. You ain't winning, man. My shit harder than his. You know what I'm saying? Rather than everybody coming together. You go to Atlanta, how I learned it. Like, you go to one studio, bro, with you go there with Jazzy Faye, bro, and a million motherfuckers finna walk in there.
They lay it out.
And fuck around. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But out here in the Bay, it was always like, man,
to each his own.
Yeah, to each his own. So for us, it was about, to me, it was like looking at what the foundation, like you laid out, and people that before us laid out with this R&B shit. It was more about like, it's not about AM coming back after 2 years and dropping music. We got 100+ new records that we done worked on just in silence. Like, we're not putting nothing out until we got 100 records that we love. That's like, this 100th one is so much better than this first one. It's crazy. And the first one, we love it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we looked at it like it had to be bigger than me coming back out like, oh, I'm back, or I'm trying to do, you know? No, it's a Bay movement. This is about us bringing the Bay together. So we're going and we're saying, nah, like, let's stop all that shit. It ain't about Stockton ain't the Bay or this, man, come on. Like, all of us put in on this. Yeah. This movement. When is the last time that R&B, that we had a seat at the R&B table in the Bay Area? And that was the conversation that me and Sonny B had kicking it off, was that what is not happening right now? Like, what's not out right now? Like, when is the last time that we were able to say R&B had a seat at that we had a seat at the R&B table in the Bay Area? You know what I'm saying?
Years.
And that was us saying this next 2 years is the answer. This next 2 years is saying, oh, they doing it right now. Yeah. Like, because we've always been innovative.
Yeah, we've always been a part of the business, but we never even like I was gonna say Tony. Yeah, Tony in Vogue, where they, you know, they were really, and then obviously you move into the Keishas, the Kailanis, her, but still we don't have, as you would say, a seat. A seat is something different. A seat is when it's multiple artists coming through it, like you guys are doing. It's a true collaborative process.
It's a machine.
And a machine. You know what I mean? Like, Atlanta has their seat, and it's had their seat because it's so many of them who've come through it. Detroit. You know what I mean? Like, we can go down the line and talk about different places, and even LA. You know what I mean? Where you talk about Brandy and Immature and shit, Ray J, and you know what I mean? And Ty Dolla $ign, and it's just so many of them. And you look up and, you know, and you say, damn, a lot of them came from the same thing.
Straight up.
You know, and with the Bay, we've never been able to have that. It's always been just, you know, individuals every couple years. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, when it was me. Yeah. Early on, when I was just putting out the records, there was no one for me to truly collaborate with. Because everybody was doing rap. Everybody was rapping, and everybody was off doing their own thing. Yeah. And it was just no way to truly bring it together. Yeah. And I think that with all of that tension and turmoil that's going on between artists trying to fight to get to the spotlight that's out there, you leave room for motherfuckers to come in and take shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're so distracted fighting each other that motherfuckers coming in like, oh, well, I'll take that.
No, just the work.
I'm going to take that. And now all of a sudden, hella, you don't know that hella started in the Bay. You don't know. Yeah. Now all of a sudden now you saying that food slaps. Right. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop taking that shit. Stop saying that.
We just had a
Tank, don't let me hear you say that, bro.
No,
Tank
oh,
okay. Okay. All right, bro.
I'm big, bro.
But it was just,
I'm initiated.
Tank understands.
I'm initiated.
Yeah, Tank understands. He understands the difference between smack and slap.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Come on.
But it was just funny because we was literally having this conversation.
Yeah.
So what
it's
you're
like
saying is absolutely
it's
right.
like people coming in, they able to take that, the push and P thing. Like, I don't know what that. I don't even know what that is. Like pushing P. No, I'm keeping it P. You know what I'm saying? Like the lingos that we have and how we are, how we love, how we fight, how we feel, how we deal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always, like you said, been on its own island. But for me now, our mission, me and the Brodies, it's always been about, man, at this point now, bring everybody in on this sound.
I love that.
For you to rock with us, it's got to be R&B. We making it R&B. If we getting on it, we can't go work with a DJ Drama or whatever have you from any of these other places and say, let's get on your hype. Now let's put DJ Drama on some R&B.
Yeah.
Let's put this person on R&B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you kicked the name off, but it's us saying now, okay, like we have to now take this ball and we got to run this down the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't throwing it off, nigga. We about to run through all of these motherfuckers with this sound.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it became. And once we knew we had a direction, this was the first time in my career since being on Universal that I know the direction. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about. I ain't got to think about what to look like, what to sound like, what to do.
And you can
stay.
you can stay the course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you don't have someone getting on the phone with you telling you that they're the one that moves the building.
Exactly.
It's a tough conversation.
It's a tough conversation. It's my building.
It's a tough conversation.
It's our building.
It's our building.
It's our building now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Which
and
is,
at this point,
which is what business is, though. Which is what real business is.
Yes.
Is you building the building, and then them coming to you saying, "Hey, man, we like your building."
What I say, the way the analogy we've used, man, you feel me? The industry to us is a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad chick. You feel me? It's a baddie. She, everybody on her. Everybody want her. Everybody trying to get to her. Everybody trying to get in. How buying they bottles. I could buy 10 bottles. You know what I'm saying? I got this, I got that. I could throw some money. You know what I'm saying? We over here like, man, fuck her. You know what I'm saying?
Like, think about that
we
bitch.
Used to bad. We used to bad bitches. What you mean? What?
Hey, and she like this. Why you ain't saying nothing to me? Why you ain't talking?
And now she like, oh, they must be used to it.
They must be on the song.
So let me get over there, and it's not what I could do for you. It's what you could do for me. You know what I'm saying? Where your bottles at?
Yeah.
Go get some bottles.
Yeah.
Bring them back. Go get your friends. Bring them back.
Yeah.
Do something. Get to
Yeah.
work. You feel me? And that's the way we looking at it. And that's that Bay mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's that player mentality. Like, even when we were creating the songs, it was so deep that it's like, nah, man, we can't say that because that's not player. Don't put that in there. That's not player. No, we're asking her, do you mind? No, I'm not gonna say that. That's not player. I know you with it. You know what I'm saying? I know. So the lingo to the T.
Very meticulous.
Like we're sitting there, we're having these
Holding that
conversations
line.
about the records.
Yeah.
We're not going in there saying, oh, we finna write this record in an hour and be out of here.
Right.
Nah, we finna sit here and talk about this. Right. Let's talk about it.
Till it's right.
Till it's right.
Now you're tailoring things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that I don't never have to question again. When you hear this, you're gonna know exactly what it is.
Because the conversation is going to permeate throughout everyone else's conversations. Because then it becomes, oh no, they wouldn't do nothing.
They
like
wouldn't
that.
do nothing
Nah,
like
they
that.
would.
Yeah.
R&B don't do that. That ain't what they do.
Exactly.
And so once that type of thing starts rumbling, oh, you got something.
Yeah.
Where people like, no. If you really want it, you got to go get it from them.
You got to go get it from us. And instead of them coming and being able to just take it and run off with it, it's like, no, that's
we need them.
No more will you do it. When you come to the Bay, if you're talking about R&B, if you're talking about this and what we're working on right now, you have to come fuck
because
with us.
also here's the beauty of the music business right now anyway. They don't want to go through the construction process.
Yeah, for sure, man.
They don't know how.
They want it done, ready to go.
The people in those buildings
heat.
are trying to figure out who knows how to do it,
Yeah.
who owns it,
And then what can we pay to be
and
a
what
part of
can
it?
we pay to be
get involved? Yeah,
be involved.
exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. And but see that the hard thing for artists to understand, like again, bro, we took 2 years away.
Yeah.
That's comfortably. That's no shows. That is no money. That is no records out. That's no streams. That's no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's straight faith. That is straight belief that this team got it. Everybody in this room got it.
Yeah.
And you may not see it yet, but we see it.
We coming.
we've had deals on the table, we've had deals come at us and all that, and it's like, again, all of us sitting here like, that ain't it.
That ain't it.
And if I give you the number that I think is it, you gonna laugh because you don't see it.
You don't see it.
Yeah. You don't see the vision. It's gonna sound astronomical to you. It's gonna sound crazy. Like who told you could tell me that number? But if you know what I know, if you've seen what I've seen, like, you know what I'm saying? We coming in, life is lifing on us in the middle of this process of 2 years.
Yeah.
We losing people. We're losing more money, having to pay for this, bills, all this other shit. And still everybody's showing up to the studio like, yeah, that's at the door. Fuck that. This song tonight, what's getting me through all of this is that when I drive to the studio, I know when I leave here, I'm gonna have a song I've never heard before.
That's an amazing feeling.
And that's the amazing feeling when at the end of the night, when you're driving back home, you have a fucking song that you ain't never heard before and you love it more than you like the last song you played 37 times when you left the damn studio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you get into that realm, it's like, now we got records I'm hearing, I'm like, oh damn, we wrote that. Oh shit, we did that too. Like, everybody's saying you gotta have a follow-up for the follow-up. Well, how about we got the follow-ups, follow-up. We got that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ready. We know exactly what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Bigger companies coming at us talking about things that they, you know, how we do this. Well, you know, well, can we use a different song? No, you gotta get on our page. This is the next record. Yeah. If you don't like it, don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the mentality now is like, and I was laughing, we were talking about this earlier. You know, listening to Coach K when he was talking about, you know, take 200,000 to break a record on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But if I gotta pay you to play my record, don't play it. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying this no more. You know what I'm saying? If the music is not speaking for itself, if the movement is not speaking for itself, then step aside and catch on later on. But just know, when you catch on later on, it's doubled. It's tripled. Depending on when you come back. You know what I'm saying? So it's that much faith that we have in the music. It's that much faith that we have in the process that we've got time to learn. No, this ain't no mistake. We didn't just every now and then get a good song. You know, it's like we got the formula now.
Yeah. No, we
got the formula
y'all
of what it is.
Y'all have taken control of your art.
Of their destiny.
Completely.
And of your destiny. Like you guys are literally willing to bet on yourself.
That's it.
And that is the separator in any of these things, especially in business.
For sure.
Is being able to say, you know what? I'll deal with whatever outcome comes from this. You know what I mean?
With it. I'm with it. Win or lose.
You gotta respect. Man, I respect the shit out of y'all for that. Yeah. Because most artists don't want to go through that process.
Sure.
Especially when you're not forced to. Like you said, there are still other opportunities that could cut short
the true vision.
Yeah. The true vision.
Exactly. And that was the whole point for us was, man, just keeping the eye on the prize, man. What's the goal? Like what are we looking to do? And that's why, like, if you only said that it's about me and me having a record and me coming back and putting on, it's like that hits a ceiling. Because what happens when you do? What happens when you get the success? It's like, you know what I'm saying? There's no growth after that. For us, it's like, man, we're talking about being able to present ourselves as the label. So it's like, nah, when I say, you know, you'll never sign me, it's not a jab to the labels or nothing. Like I understand the business more than I ever have in my career. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, it's like, this is all about partnership. There will never be a time again where, you know, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And my hands aren't involved in it. And the dope part about it is we ain't no lame ass niggas. Like we ain't in here like trying to make it difficult for the people that's partnering with us. You're gonna have a great time dealing with us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to deal with us. You're gonna have a great fucking time.
We're fun.
You're gonna be like, man, let's keep going. Let's do more of this shit. What else can we do? You know what I'm saying? That's what it turns into. You know, but again, that comes from experiencing that college time of the business, man. And then believing enough to be like having people around that's like when you're at a point where you're like, I mean, I know we got good music, but damn, man, I don't see nothing happen. Hey, fella, come on, let's do this record. Cut that out. This shit hard. Yeah. This record crazy. Yeah. Do you hear how you sound right now? Yeah. That shit's crazy. Listen to you. That's you.
Do you hear you?
Me. That is me. All right, let's do it again.
That is me.
Let's do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, man, it takes that camaraderie, and that's really what the mission has been, man. Bringing the Bay together and the culture.
Love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Love
not
that.
just not the ignorance that the hyphy era was, but evolving it into what the feeling of it was. We was having a good time, bro, and we was having a good time just being us. Whether that was in white t-shirts, goofy glasses, you know what I'm saying, stunner shades, whatever it was, man, we was being us, going dumb on the yellow bus. You know what I'm saying? But now we're just saying we're elevating it. We're elevating the look because it has to be more universal now. It has to be able to be represented as a new genre.
So when are you gonna unleash it?
We already started. Got Bip City featuring E40 out right now on all streaming platforms. Stream that.
So
right
will you go
Bip
one
City.
record at a
Bip
time?
City. You know, man, for us, the way we did it, I mean, yeah, because, you know, you think about how music is received today. Like, it's fast. It's fast. People get it, and now you already got people like, man, I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't even sat
The
long
next
enough to
day.
get the
What
next
else you
day.
got?
Yeah, what else you got? Exactly. But for us, it's like, nah, man, we gonna spoon feed you this. This is like Costco. You know what I'm saying? Little samples. And then eventually, man, you want to go find that aisle that shit is at and go get 2 or 3 boxes. Where's that at?
What's that, tortellini? Where you?
Yeah, you feel me? Exactly.
In the frozen section?
Exactly. Let me go give me a couple
that
boxes
I
of
need a
that.
family size.
In bulk. You know what I'm saying?
In bulk.
So, you know, and I know that since people receive it that way, it's like, nah, we're gonna let you slow burn with it. And again, if we're saying that this R&B sound is the focus, it's like we just dropped Bip City. Bip City is pure up and down Bay Area.
Absolutely.
You feel me? You got the Keek the Sneak, boom, 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 boom. You feel me? You got all that. You got the Mac Dre STUPID. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you putting the chords on it, and then you stamp it with 40. You come to saying the most player shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Super stamp, right? But then at the same time, then we flip and we come and give you some real R&B shit. Like, whoa. Yeah, because you can't have R&B, R&B without R&B in it. You know what I'm saying? Without being, we know the history. This is not us being like, nah, we just trying to make hyphy music and be in the club.
It's not anti.
No.
Yeah.
It's everything. When you do 100 records, man, when you sit back and you focus on the sound, it's like you start to hit every category that is that. You know what I'm saying? What is the shit that's for, you know, this type of feeling, that type of feeling. It ain't all about the club. You know what I'm saying? What's your Sunday music? What's your Monday getting up for work music? You know what I'm saying? What's your this? What's your that? Like, again, all of these blends of people that we grew up with studying, yourself included. You feel me? Where it's like, okay, how do we bring that? And we bring the Bay to that. Like, what it would sound like if it was like Tank on some bass shit. You know what I'm saying? What does that sound like? You know what I mean? And that's how our mentality for everything is. Again, I'm not gonna go out and try to hop on some Atlanta shit and then, you know, conform to that. It's like, nah, man,
you've created a sound
bring
that you're
ATL to
sticking
the Bay. Y'all come do what we doing. Let's collaborate. And you all get a win out of it. We'll do records for you, you do records for us. You know what I'm saying? You feature on our shit, we feature on your shit, we did it. Like, it's how do we make build the camaraderie that this is bigger than me. This goes deeper than myself, because if I'm the only one out here claiming that I own this shit and I'm running with this shit, all you got to do is slay the dragon, man. Yeah. And it's dead. It's done. But this talk about infecting the culture to where it's like Ultron. It's like you destroy this motherfucker, it's another one right here, right here, right there. You know what I'm saying? So you create the lane and you create the freedom to do what we feel. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing by the industry rules with it no more. Like Bip City, they tell you you're supposed to wait 30 days to drop your shit. You know, you upload it in there, you know, give it some time for all the platforms to get it. Fuck that, I want it to come out tomorrow. Yeah. Whoever gets it, if Spotify's the only one that picks it up, shit. I don't know why you can't find it on Apple Music. I don't know. Keep looking. Keep typing it in and changing the algorithm then. It's like we're using everything to our benefit. There is no wrong way to do nothing, because what we're doing has never been done. You know what I'm saying? It's been started, it's been created in certain ways and forms and fashions, but the way we're trying to do this has never been done in this way. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to show that, yet again, the Bay Area is known for our innovative, get it out the mud, beast mode mentality. You know what I'm saying? We've always had it with rap, bro. You know that. Too Short, 40, keep 3 Times Crazy. You know what I'm saying? The Dangerous Dames, the Ant Banks. Like, we've always had it from rap. You know what I'm saying? Creating this. But I can't tell you the last time R&B was safe, independent. Like, usually R&B has to have a major platform for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we're saying, no, we don't need the platform. We gonna go club to club, stage to stage, arena to arena, podcast to podcast. You feel me?
Full pull up.
You feel me? We pulling up.
You doing the work.
We doing it. That's it.
No, I love that, bro. I love
appreciate
that.
it. And again, like even this,
Congratulations.
even being able to be in here, you know what I'm saying, to us, like, bro, this is the top tier, bro. Where else are we talking about nothing but R&B?
That's it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is where it is. So for us to sit here, you know what I'm saying, like when I reached out to you, I'm like, it's time for me to hit Jay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to call nobody with no half-ass shit, with no like, I think I got something.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, no, we got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't wait to sit down.
You feel like you're ready.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
ready.
For sure. Absolutely.
You are though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, for sure.
you've went through everything you needed to find where you were going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those valleys are so important.
That's
in
so
this
important,
sure,
man. We
man.
have to
sure.
go through it.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's the weeding out process.
Damn
It
right.
truly is. You know,
Yeah.
if you can't survive through it, hey man, maybe you should go do
Maybe
something
you should
else.
go get that 9 to 5.
Yeah, go do
We
something
still
else,
need
and that's
janitors.
fine.
The toilets
We
still
need-
have to be clean.
Listen, we need a lot of shit.
Yeah.
What we don't need is half-ass artists.
Period.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
exactly.
so for me, I'm fine when somebody says, "Hey man, this wasn't for me." Cool, man. Hey, nigga, you want to go to Chipotle real quick? Go get something to eat?
Let's do
You
that.
still my partner.
You still my dog.
You still my partner. Like it's cool.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
you're a singing ass nigga that just likes some burritos or
Yeah,
something. It's all
that's
right. It's okay. It's okay. You know what
Straight
I mean?
up,
And I
exactly.
think what happens is people get so stuck in, they only know me as this. But how bad do you want to be that?
Yeah, for sure.
How bad do you want to be great? How bad do you want to make a living and make a change out of what you're doing
Yeah.
as a career, instead of just being like, I'm the singing ass nigga that's gonna pop at this open mic and I'm gonna be hot for this 30 minutes
Yeah.
on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. On Wednesday, you need to be back in the fucking studio.
Back in the studio, yeah. I mean, bro, we pulling up to places like, that's what I love about this group. You know, this group of creators I'm around, bro. It's like nobody's afraid of work, bro. You know what I'm saying? We pulling
That's
up
great.
and nobody's having to call and say, "Hey, wake up. You're going to be late." You know what I'm saying? We the whole squad is on board. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like somebody up. This Special K up, right? Hey y'all, it's 10 o'clock. Let's go.
Yeah.
We in motion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's nobody setting it up. It's nobody putting this shit together for us. It's us, again, taking those experiences of being in the industry, going through those valleys. You know what I'm saying? And coming out like, oh no, now we made for the terrain.
Made.
You know what I'm saying?
Made.
It's in our flesh and on our chest now, so we good. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing about it. You know, and with us, man, we pulling up places. Most people, you get some success, and you know this in the Bay as well. We get our success, and then it's just like I got a record, nigga. I made it. I'm in, nigga. Who are you? Watch out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like for us, it's
very
like
hilarious conversation.
you feel
when
me?
that
But for
happens.
us, it's like, man, what's up? Where's the studio? Let's go. Let's do another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We in there making a hit, making a record. We like, this shit crazy. Okay, put that to the side. Let's do it again. Let's do another one. We still got 8 more hours. You know what I'm saying? I don't like going into 4-hour sessions and shit. I'm like, bro, we need 12 hours minimum. Bro, it's just like we live in this shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we was just in Vegas, bro. It was so crazy because we're writing this song and we're basing it around what we're about to do. You know what I'm saying? So we about to go to Mike Tyson's house for this huge party. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive shit. You know what I'm saying? So we like, okay, what's finna happen at this party? Who's at this party? You know, it's cracking. Let's write a song about it. You know what I'm saying? We're writing about what's about to happen tonight. You know what I'm saying? But we've already been 32 hours of no sleep, just straight pushing, straight interview after interview, da-da-da-da. And we in there and we like, bruh, somebody got to go get us some food. I just realized we haven't ate in 32 hours.
Yeah, y'all on the,
have
y'all
not
on the
eaten.
grind.
Yeah, y'all on
on
it.
the grind.
Fasted.
Y'all on
I'm
it.
fasted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then real quick, we slurping it down real quick and then be like, do. Hey, we got it again. Here go the second verse. Here go the, you know what I'm saying? It's like literally putting it all into the records because as you know, like once it pop, once they pull your card, you got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? I like to say like it's the DMV mentality. A lot of motherfuckers be in line at the DMV pissed off because the line long as shit. Like they sitting there like, man, what the hell going so? They ain't got nobody else here to open up another lane. Like, what the fuck? I've been here since 6 a.m. It's 6 p.m. They about to close in 10 minutes and I'm still, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody fussing, everybody mad. And then all of a sudden when they get up there, when it is your turn, okay, ma'am, do you have your second form of ID? My second form of ID? What do you mean? Yeah, you didn't know? You wasn't prepared. You spending so much time complaining about what's not happening, complaining about where you not at, that you're not putting the time in to be prepped. That when your number's called, it's time. I'm ready. We sitting in line like, yep, come on, grab the shit. Let's go. Let's go. We're ready. You said the second part.
I got some blood
3-4
too.
For you, baby.
I got some blood too.
You
don't need my
that.
blood. All right,
you know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. I got a flesh sample too. I took a piece of my skin
just so you know, sure DNA.
This is you don't need this either. Okay. I got too much shit.
I just want to make sure. I don't know what you need.
I got too much shit. All right.
Yeah. Like it's literally that mentality for us now. It's just like, man, when you pull the card, we ready. You know, because we spent the time. Like, I forgot, we were watching, I think it was a Jay-Z interview where he was saying, he was like, man, take a year to put into your craft, not releasing, not worrying about nothing. We said, okay, well, we're going to double up. We're going to do 2 years. Like, in 2 years, that is the scariest shit for an artist to do, is to say, I'm going to take 2 years away and not put nothing out. You know how much shit can happen in 2 years where we forget about you?
Yeah.
We don't care about you no more. Who?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we looking at it like, nah, it's all good.
What's ours is ours.
Time is gonna do what it's gonna do. And who else? No, you again, I'm not worried about the this and that person's of R&B, because it's like, bruh, this is R&B. You have to have the soil in you, number one. Let's start there. Are you of the soil? If not, step to the side. And if you are of the soil, are you hitting all these spectrums? Because we can sing it for you. We could flow it for you, you know what I'm saying? We can make it player for you, you know what I'm saying? We can go to the club, we can go to the arena, shit, we can go to the recital if you want to. Like, how do you want it? You know what I'm saying? And again, that comes from those experiences of being able to say, man, I went through the training. So now it's coming to today to utilize all these things and not just be an artist, not just be an R&B nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, it's got to be bigger than that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We talking about holding it down for the genre that has spread into so much shit. R&B is in pop, it's in country, it's in hip hop, it's in everywhere. So how do you differentiate it now? You know what I'm saying? When you're saying that now the rappers know, like J. Cole said, back before you had to have a melody to get a platinum plaque. You know what I'm saying? It's like rappers are singing it now. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like we're sitting back and we're gonna jump outside of this box and create the lane over here. Yeah. And by all means, come on over here. Come on over here, pay the toll, and come fuck with us, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like you coming in rocking with some lames. Like, no, this ours. We ain't rocking with you. We passing it out. We serving it like hotcakes. You know what I'm saying? And we want that. We want that to be the case where it's like, it's the Bay Area. This is a region that has their own sound, that has always had their own shit. And if you forgot, because maybe you missed the hyphy era, maybe you missed these times when internet wasn't what it was or social media wasn't what it was, it is now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The same way they say about the algorithm when you're on Instagram, somebody missed your last post. Yep. Post it again.
Bunch of people.
Post it again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? They missed it on Monday. They'll get it on Wednesday. They'll get it on Friday. They'll get it. That's the same thing we doing here. We just keeping it going. We're just gonna keep it flowing. You know what I'm saying? There's not a date to this destination for us. You know.
You got a lot of information, my brother.
Oh, he's warming up. He's warming up.
Oh shit.
You got a lot of information, a lot of R&B information. This R&B thing it spans generations. It spans.
Come on now. Yeah.
Universes.
Tanking right now.
We'd have to figure out AM's top 5. Your top 5.
My top 5.
Top 5. Your top 5 R&B singers.
Yeah, what else?
R&B songs. Your top 5.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Top 4.
Take your time.
Ooh, your
Top 5.
5.
Woo! Come on.
Adrian Marcel.
Yes. So So we talking top 5
R&B.
Okay, what we talking? We talking artists. We talking songs. Okay.
R&B representative.
R&B representative. Your R&B liaison.
The Brodies.
Hello. The Brodies.
Your top 5 R&B singers, dead or
Top
alive.
5. Okay, top 5 R&B singers. I'm gonna go with Mike. Number 1, Mike. MJ.
Start right out.
You know what I'm
Start
saying?
right
Yeah,
out.
you know what I'm
Start
saying?
right
We got MJ. We got Prince.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because you know what I'm saying, you can call it what you want to call it. That's R&B. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
No, we're going to call it R&B.
We're gonna call it
what it was.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I gotta say, for me again, I gotta say G, bruh. Genuine, bruh. That's
Listen, bro.
100%.
That's his.
Yeah,
No one else.
That's his.
Do you
Yes,
want to
baby.
ride my pony? Oh,
Yes, baby.
yeah. I said,
Can I, baby?
can I, baby?
Gotta say G. You
Genuine.
feel me? Gotta
So
say
wait,
G.
does he ask the question, then answer the question
Yes.
of himself too?
Yes.
Do you want to ride the pony? Can I, baby?
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I, baby?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I said.
What we say?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta say Stokely.
You got to say Stokely.
Gotta say Stokely, bro.
You got to say Stokely.
Gotta say Stokely, bro. Come on.
You are of the
Come on,
cloth.
man. Condition. You are of the cloth.
You better
have to say
know
that.
something about some Stokely if you
have
are
to
of the
say
cloth.
that. Who we say? We say we got Stokely, we got G, we got Mike,
Mike
we
and
got
Prince.
One more.
and I think Babyface, bro. I'm gonna say Babyface, because I mean, bro, this is he birthed a lot of
Yeah,
this shit
what?
out here.
No,
You know what I'm
we-
saying?
Oh, man.
Like all these songs.
Yeah,
You
we're
feel
not-
me?
we're
I
not-
mean,
we're
it's
not here without Babyface.
Babyface, bro.
We're not here without
We're not
that.
here
Yeah,
without Babyface.
exactly.
And
That's
it's like-
definitely my top 5.
And,
bro.
and it's the feeling and the texture. And
Yeah.
Ah, King.
Yeah.
I like
Yes.
I like your attitude.
Yeah.
Okay. Your top 5 R&B songs.
Okay. So anxious.
Listen.
You know you're talking to Genuine's background singer.
Yeah,
right?
I'm Genuine's roadie.
Bro, I
yeah,
see-
background singer.
I watched all the
carries
YouTube. I watched all the
bags.
YouTube.
I do all that.
I watched all the
Let me tell you
YouTube,
something.
bruh. Yeah.
I remember singing. I remember coming out to San Francisco. This was at the tail end of me singing backgrounds with him. And what is it? It was like a House of Blues or something. What was the spot?
In the city?
Yeah.
No, it had to either be the mezzanine or
Something
maybe
with
the
a standing
Regency.
floor and then seats.
Seats.
And then seats.
It could listen
Nah, see, I was in the city.
That's in the.
Yeah,
because the floor was standing and then the rest of it was seats on
seats on-
balconies, kind of.
Was it the ball?
It could, I don't know.
It
I don't know
could've
the
been
name
the
of
ball
it.
theater.
This is so anxious time back then.
Okay.
And
Oh no, that's the Regency.
It's the
Because
Regency,
upstairs
okay.
is
Oh, there you go.
is all seats, and then downstairs
Okay.
is all standing.
All right.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
Regency.
Genuine sees a king chair backstage. He's the king of improvising. Right?
Okay.
He sees a king chair. Oh, I want to come out on that chair. And I was like, well, there's no wheels on the chair. I don't know how we
There's
gonna
no
get you.
wheels on this thing.
Want to just sit it out there before you? No.
No.
I don't want to know yet. Hey, y'all carry me in the chair and put the chair out and I was like this. Okay, it should work.
I'm sure the chair big to the motherfucker too.
Big ass chair, but he had them two big security guards with him, right? And they literally, when the music intro start, they pick up Genuine and start walking him out on stage in the king's chair. And this is before the Scream tour, way before the Scream tour.
Okay. Okay.
It was screaming so crazy for Genuine. My ears were. I was like this. What? And that was the first night we sang "So Anxious" live.
Whoo! What a feeling.
And then he jumped in the crowd, and I had to jump in.
Pandemonium.
I had to go with him.
I had to go with him.
I had to go with him. As if he don't got his own security.
He's good.
He
I gotta
needed
go.
help.
He needs me out
He
there.
needs me.
Yeah, he needs me.
And I heard "So Anxious," and I saw that crowd respond to "So Anxious," and I said, "Jesus Christ!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game changer.
He one of the kings of this shit.
Game changer.
Okay, I'm
Game
sorry.
changer.
I just had to-
So we got so,
So
anxious.
anxious, so
So anxious out the way. I'm gonna say "Where I Want to Be," Donnell Jones.
What
Where
an
I Wanna
album!
Be. That's that was a
Album,
What a
album.
masterpiece!
A masterpiece.
That whole
Masterpiece.
album from top to bottom.
Masterpiece.
You know what I'm saying?
Masterpiece.
That top to bottom, "Where I Want to Be." What did we say? What did I say? I was talking about this earlier. Oh, diamonds and pearls. Diamonds and pearls for sure, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Come on. Diamonds and pearls. And if I say diamonds and pearls, I gotta say butterflies. Gotta say butterflies.
Yeah.
MJ. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty brown eyes, bro. Cause Stokely.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Reel it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah.
I love how the top fives, they connect.
They connect.
They
bruh.
connect with the
They
artist and the
connect,
song.
bruh.
It's just, you know what it
Absolutely.
is, bro? It's music that really raised us, bro.
For real, man. For real.
That really
Straight up.
raised us.
Yeah. Say that.
Like when we had Stokely here, I'm looking at him like, and I've met Stokely many a times, and
Yeah.
I always give him flowers. But every time I see him, I'm like, bro, you're Stokely.
Still. Yeah, for real though. For real though. For real. Like, bro, I mean, it's, bro, Tank, bro, I got, you go on YouTube right now, I ain't gonna tell you how to find it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you don't see it, but,
I think
you know what I'm saying?
You go
I
on
ain't gonna tell
YouTube.
you how to find it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was, you know, back in the day. But you feel me? Got some, baby, it's been a while. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't sleep around.
Talk the
you
talk.
feel me?
Talk
Like,
the
we
talk.
singing all that. You
Because
know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
sleep around.
Because I don't
I'm
sleep
choosy
about who I give my
love
love to. Stop
Come
playing
on,
with
man.
me.
Put a-
Lying motherfucker on that
What?
song.
No, you tripping. I
me?
value the P.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Come on, man.
Everybody can't get this.
You know what I mean? So I'm saying, bruh, raised on this. Raised on this, bruh. Raised on it.
All right, here we go. Your R&B Voltron. All right.
So like artists
I'm gonna
all
show you.
coming
I'm gonna
together.
show you. Nope.
Okay.
There's the vocal of the artist, the styling of the artist, the performance style of the artist, and the heart of the artist. Out of all the artists that you love, who were you going to take the vocal from to make your perfect R&B artist?
Stokely.
One.
Stokely.
Quick.
Why
Put it
not?
out there.
Quick.
Put it out there.
Quick.
If you haven't heard,
Stokely.
welcome to the Mint Factory.
Shit.
You feel me? Straight up and down.
You. All right. Yeah. Who are you getting the performance style from?
I gotta split it up. So I gotta go MJ and Bobby Brown, bruh. I gotta go MJ and Bobby Brown, bruh.
You want Michael to be
Yeah. Now
savage.
you
And Michael
know
was
what I'm saying?
already a
But he was
savage. But you gonna give him
savage,
Bobby
though.
Savage?
Savage
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
On some heen.
You gonna hear
On some heen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mike on the Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? No chaser. You feel me?
You gonna have Mike humping the stage.
Exactly. Come on. And you ain't never seen Mike hump it. He gonna hump it different.
Mike different.
Mike gonna hump it
It ain't
real
gonna be a
different.
hip hump.
No.
That's gonna be full body.
full body. He gonna raise. He gonna
gonna-
elevate.
he
He
gonna
gonna levitate before he do it. Come on. Come on, man. Come on.
Moonwalk on the
on.
house.
Come on. Oh, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Michael and Bobby.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
a
cold
mean.
combo.
Yeah.
It's kind of Chris Brown.
It actually
Michael
is.
is. Michael
actually is.
It actually is.
Shout
out to CB.
Straight up. C Breezy, baby.
The styling of the artists, what they putting on. Who got that?
Styling, though.
Yeah.
I say, if we talking about styling, I say Usher. Go Usher.
Clean.
Yeah, clean. You know what
Very
I'm saying?
clean.
Like to it, right to it. But
Yeah.
but a chameleon. Like Usher can go fashionable. He can go nigga with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he didn't. He's
Yeah.
invented himself so many times in so many cases throughout his
Well,
albums.
he hasn't limited himself to any type of expectation.
Exactly.
You know, he's really
Exactly.
broadened his space to where it's just like, oh, that's Usher.
That's Usher. Yeah.
No matter where you see him.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if not Usher, then I had to say Prince. You know what I'm saying? Because Prince wasn't afraid to just kind of go all out, man. You know what I'm saying?
But naked on a horse.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna say, I can't.
That had to hurt.
I can't do it. You feel me? That ain't my bag.
Because them
but
them
you feel
hairs
me?
is thick.
They
Like,
thick.
Right in, you know,
And
that
them legs
inner,
was
that
small.
inner thigh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah.
that.
this thing.
that-
Let me
give
go. Let me go.
Let me out.
Let me out. Let me out.
And don't let it get to bucking.
Oh man. Oh shit.
Hey, man, come on, man.
Oh shit.
Get out of here.
Oh shit.
Get out of
Don't
here.
let it get to bucking.
Oh damn. Cause he gonna stay on. He gonna stick to it.
I hope he
He
don't.
gonna stick to it.
I want to believe he would get off at that point. That's what I believe about my
I feel like Prince would just hop on and be on his feet. You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
he'd just
You
get
know?
off.
He just
Enough
Yeah.
is enough.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Come on, dog.
Somebody get me down. Somebody come get me down off this motherfucker now.
Get the nigga off this neck. Okay.
That's hella funny.
The heart of the artist.
Baby
Passion.
face. Baby face. Baby face, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't what how much more heart do you need? Like he pumped it in the music, you know what I'm saying?
All of it.
All of it.
Fed it.
No,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
blood, the veins come from him. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't have to do much.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't have to.
Effortless.
He's the epitome of less is more.
Exactly.
The epitome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just watch how this feel.
Come on,
not
man.
too much movement. Everybody relax. Not too much.
Not too much.
He do it all the
down.
time. Not too
Take
much
your-
movement. No, just
Just
yeah,
too much.
right there,
Yeah,
right there.
Exactly.
They'll get it. Digestible.
Face out here without a shirt on no more. Now Face got titties out and shit.
Yeah.
Face,
Face
Yeah.
dripping right now.
Dripping.
face got motherfucking Cuban link
Hey,
on.
Face got legs.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come
Hey,
on.
Face like, you know what? I
What a
got
time to be alive to
all
see
this
this.
money.
I got
Come
all
on.
this money.
What a time to be alive to
time.
witness Babyface
Right.
I got
with the Cuban.
It's-
Right.
Babyface with the Cuban link. Hey man, he might be on Filmo in a minute.
Hey,
flipping
man,
it, you know what I'm
listen.
saying?
Listen,
You feel me?
it's a great time to remind people.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I'm rich, bitch.
I'm
I'm rich, bitch. Say that.
It's a
You
great
feel me?
time to remind people.
what? I got it.
I got it.
I
do it.
really got
I do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I did Tiny Desk with him. I sang backgrounds with him off of Tiny Desk. And
How did I miss this? We were instantly watching
no,
this.
it's a bar, and it's it just is a small.
Yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
it's not a long time.
Yeah.
but just to go through the songs that we did go through, it's just like, what is wrong with you?
Bruh. Who are you? What planet
The
are
so-
you
with
actually
all
from?
all of the songs we could not get to.
Yeah.
That we wanted to, people like, oh, do this, well, I'll do. They're just shouting out songs, career records, all timers.
I don't have enough time.
I don't have time. And
Next time.
just and sitting there looking at him with the same look, bro. You babyface.
Yeah.
Do you like? I be trying to figure out, like, do you know you babyface?
Yeah, right. I don't think he realizes it. He don't get it.
Do you know?
Do you get it?
Do you get?
Do you
that
you get it? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure the
Like,
nigga know he babyface.
I
right?
think he know he babyface, but I don't think he know he babyface.
Yeah, he might think he a dope face or
Because-
something. But
because-
you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
because
He's baby face.
He's so cool and so
Yeah.
and I think now he's starting to really know because he's coming outside
Yeah.
and he's starting to feel it from in a generation where you think maybe a lot of time has passed. Maybe people don't really know.
No. We
It's
never gonna forget.
2023
We can't forget.
and you're still him.
Yeah. Babyface is
To
down
this
there
day.
on the hour, at the hour, at some point in
Man,
every
please.
day, every
Right.
moment of the
Please.
day, bro. Like,
Sunshine,
come on.
you brighten my life,
Come on.
huh? Soon as I get home from work, huh? I'm gonna do all this shit
Yeah.
after I get home from work. I'm gonna go work
Come on, hold on. I only think about you. I only think about you at what?
on 2 occasions.
On 2 occasions. Mm-hmm. When is that?
That's day
and night.
Yeah.
That's
They're-
pimping.
Hello.
They are the only two occasions.
They are
The
the
only
only
2 occasions. Come on,
What's
man.
wrong with him?
Come on, man. He found a new way to say the same things over and over again, like innovative.
Hold on, he
Like,
did this when he killed me. I'm not your superwoman.
Because then that's the other part. He was writing those records for the women.
for the women. Come on, for the women.
I'm not your superwoman.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
You say the
I've
juice
already
is
had
sour.
him.
It used to be so sweet. And I just can't help but to wonder if you talking about me.
Love should have brought your ass home last night. How about that?
How about that?
Let's start there.
You love
should have
me?
brought your bum
You
ass
love
home
me?
last night.
Well, where was you at?
Hello. Come on, man.
Where was you
Come
at?
on. Come on.
All right, listen, Adrian
Come
Marcel.
on. Yeah.
R&B.
R&B.
Yeah.
You're doing it, brother.
I appreciate that,
Doing it,
man.
brother, but
I
we're not
appreciate
done.
that. Okay.
Nah, we're not done.
Are we not done?
You ain't getting out of here without it. Nah. Come on, man. Find it. Yeah.
I ain't saying no names. 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 Where you was? Who you was with? What you did?
What
Don't
you
say
did?
shit. I ain't saying no names.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we got a very, very, very important segment of this show.
Okay.
That's we close this thing out with, and it's called I Ain't Saying No Name, where Adrian Marcel tell us a story.
Okay.
That's funny or fucked up,
Okay.
or funny and fucked up.
Okay.
That
The
happens.
only rule is you can't say the name.
Got it.
You can say your name,
Okay.
because you're him, and you know,
Got it.
It's your story.
Okay, so I can't say the name of who it is, but can I say the names of the people, of other people?
No.
There? No.
We
You
would rather
can't-
not.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can't
okay.
involve nobody.
So it's just me.
Yeah.
Impl-
It's
no
just-
No face,
implications.
no case. Got
Yeah.
it.
No yes
Okay.
ma'ams and no ma'ams
Got it.
here.
Got it.
Okay,
Got
it's
it. Okay.
no names.
Okay.
So-
I got you. So,
Hold on.
okay.
Yeah,
Right now,
right now.
my young player partner, keeping this R&B thing alive. Yeah. Adrian Marcel is gonna tell y'all a story without saying no
No names.
names. Go.
So I'm in Atlanta.
Yeah, I
One
like
fine-
that
I like
already.
Atlanta.
This
Fine
is
day.
exciting.
That means it's a strip club.
cheetahs.
So I'm in Atlanta. one fine day, man, and we're going to this person's house, who's staying in Atlanta at this time. They have a fat crib, and so I get there. I'm supposed to work with them for about a week. It's actually good that I don't get to say this name. So I get to work with them for about a week, man. I go up in the studio, man, and I'm waiting there, and they're telling me, they're like, look, they'll be up here in a minute, but right now they're playing basketball. And they're going to be playing basketball for the next 4 hours.
Let them wait.
Let them wait.
So I'm in here, right, and it's me, couple management, stuff like that, and some reps of theirs, and they're playing me some records that were supposedly put together for me, for these sessions.
They're biding time.
Yeah, exactly. So they're playing these records for me, and the guy, he keeps doing this one dance. He keeps, and the
keeps
lights are down. And the
nay-naying?
lights, he keeps nay-naying through the whole time. So he's in front of me. He's like, you feel that?
No,
You feel
nigga.
that? You feel that? He's hitting it. Like he's in it too. Like knees is bent. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Like he's in it. You know what I'm saying? And the lights are dim. So for me, it's fucking me up because it's like, hold on, it's a lot of guys in here. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sausage fest going on right now, and you're doing the nay-nay in front of me.
Right.
So let me hop up and turn these lights on first. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Let's get some light in here. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see who's where.
Let's see who.
Let's see who's where. Yes.
Let's see where the hell all of y'all are at. Number one. So, they're playing the records for me, and I'm listening to it. I'm like, I can't sing this. I can't sing this. Like, number one, this song is about me talking about being naked on one, and just, it's not really like a metaphor. It's just being naked. I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. And then there's another record where they're talking about some certain things. I'm like, I can't say that because if I go back to my hood, they're going to eat me up for that. They're going to tear me up. I can't do it. So I can see it's pissing them off. Like the nay-nay wasn't working. So,
Yeah, it couldn't sell you with the
it couldn't
dance.
sell me with the nay-nay.
Yeah.
So usually I guess that works. That's like top tier.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, look, how about we take a break? You know what I'm saying? And let's go down and go see the basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go find out.
I like basketball.
I like basketball. Let's get out of here.
I'll play a little bit. Yeah, let's
Whatever
get out of here,
we do,
though.
let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out of here, though. Right? So we go down to the court, man, and this is cussing everybody out. Pass me the fucking ball, bitch. like who's this bitch ass nigga shooting?
As soon as you get there?
As soon as I get down there, he's cussing everyone out. Pass me the fucking ball. He got to shoot. If anybody shoot, who's the light-skinned nigga just shot the ball? Get him off the court. So, I mean, he cussing everybody out. He look up, man, you trying to play? Hell nah. I don't want to play this game with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't play like that, you know? So I'm sitting there and I'm watching this whole thing. And in the midst of all of this, you know, I get a moment to have a conversation with this person. Now, I opened for this person maybe a month ago, a month earlier, but they don't realize that I didn't forget what happened during that show. They came probably about an hour late, so they didn't see the show, you know, and then when they were there, they didn't want to do a meet and greet, so I did. And when everybody still came for the meet and greet, they came and bombarded me out the section to you know what I'm saying, to come do the meet and greet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the security guards bumping me out the way, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get a picture with the nigga. I'm like, no, I'm trying to finish the pictures that I'm supposed to be doing, you know? Yeah. But I'm gonna give it to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all you.
Your world.
So fast forward to this time, he's sitting there talking, you know, and the guy told me before, you know, when you meet him, you just make sure you tell him how much you love his music, and you know, make sure you tell him like how great they are, and you know, really sell it. So, you know, I'm like, hey, love your music for years, you know, and I'm a big fan. Opened up, yeah. I seen you opened up for me. I seen the show. It was good.
You lying
motherfucker. You lying motherfucker, you. You a lying motherfucker, you. You know that? But I'm sitting there like, yeah, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? So he tells me, yeah, we're going to get upstairs. We're going to do some work. You know what I'm saying? I'll be up there in a minute, you know, boom. So go ahead back up there and wait, you know. We get back up there. Needless to say, that was Monday. I didn't see him again throughout that rest of that whole time. So I just recorded a bunch of music that had nothing to do with him or anybody else that was
in his studio, though.
In his studio. I used his engineers and his studio to go ahead and record other songs.
Never showed up. He never came from the basketball court.
Never came from the basketball court. Never. And there were people there. There were kids. There was like basketball players there, and they were like, I mean, it was almost looking like they were trying to try out for the team. You know what I'm saying? Like his people were like, y'all ready?
For his backyard team.
Show me what you got. All right, we'll see what you got. We're gonna work on that J. Remember that J? Like, the fuck is going on here? All right, we done. Let me get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely a time meeting someone that I looked up to and getting to know them for real. And yeah, lesson learned, man. After that, I stopped idolizing and just like, hey, niggas is niggas, man.
They tell you
niggas be.
What's the saying? Not to meet your heroes.
Not to meet your hero.
Not to meet your heroes, man. Yeah. So, and then some other shit happened since then. So yeah, it makes sense.
You know what? We're not gonna try to put that together.
We're gonna nay our way out of
that. We're gonna keep.
I don't even know how to do that shit, man.
Say don't even fit me.
I've tried it a few times. Just felt like the right time. Everybody else was doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's my time. My arm's so fucking long.
You know what I'm saying?
Tank just do shit to make his kids uncomfortable.
There you go.
Stop, Dad.
Stop, Dad.
There you go. There you go.
You're so corny.
There you go.
Fuck you.
The fuck you know.
Fuck you know.
Fuck you know about it.
I'm hot in these streets.
You better ask about me. Google me.
How you get in here? How you okay? All right. Bro, you're building.
Yeah.
And that's the right thing. And it's beautiful that, you know, like we said, these valleys, you know, it's easy to, you know, to desire to press on and to have the fire burning and all these things when you out the mountaintop, right? But it's when the light is not so lit.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? It's when you say, hey man, we got to drop. What we about to do? It's at those moments that you figure out what you are. You know what I'm saying? And what's really in you.
Yeah, straight up.
You really gotta love this shit.
Straight up.
To do what you're doing. To do what you all are trying to do. Well, no, take it back. To do what you all are doing.
Yeah.
And going to do more of.
Yeah.
You gotta love this shit.
Straight up.
And that's the gem that I hope everybody takes from this, is that you love it so much that you're willing to carve out the piece that is yours and build that motherfucker from the ground up. Say, if you want to come see me, we'll be right over here.
Right over here. Yeah.
Right over here.
Period.
Come on, see me, man. We ain't bother nobody.
Can't miss it.
Just a little R&B.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna
just
pull
putting
up.
a little paint where it ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I told you a lot of pimp in this episode.
You know what I'm saying? A little paint where it ain't, where they can't. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Figure it out.
I love that.
Yeah.
We salute you, brother. You
Appreciate
family.
that.
You
Absolutely.
always,
Likewise.
you always got a home.
Likewise.
You always got brothers. You always got support over here. You know that.
Appreciate that. Real shit.
But we just want to reiterate that and make sure they know that.
Yeah.
You know, you got family. You have structure. You got foundation.
Period.
You got motherfuckers riding for you and riding with you.
Come on.
You know what I'm
Straight up.
saying?
And that mean a lot though, coming from Grace, man. Y'all some great whites out here, man, for real.
Appreciate
like for
you.
what y'all done
Yeah,
did. You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that,
We
man.
following under that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, going back to the YouTube days, man. You know what I'm saying? Going back
gonna
to
find that shit.
seeing you at
Jacob will find you.
Jacob, don't you do it. Don't you do it,
Last
Jacob.
person to
Leave
tell
it
Jacob
alone.
not to do it.
Leave it alone.
He did it.
Leave it alone, my man.
That's what he does. Just know it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what he
But yeah, bro, like I said, man, just, you know, even Jay, how you've done your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like from top to bottom, being able to watch that, you know what I'm saying, being from the same soil, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of like been the motto for a lot of this. You know what I mean? Is the ones before us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all laid foundations out, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, we coming in now just giving it our version.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, of it. You
As you
know?
should.
So
Yeah.
I appreciate that because there is no this without that.
Yeah.
Without y'all,
Now
man.
you
So
got
I
our full
appreciate
support,
y'all,
bro.
man.
100.
It's like you said, you made that phone call.
Yeah.
We made this work.
Exactly,
Time.
absolutely. In the instant too. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know, because like you said, man, going through them valleys where, you know, you had them times where nobody answering the phone, bro. Nobody's picking up. Nobody's calling you. You know, they asking you for your ID at the door. You know what I'm saying? Again, you feel me? Like, 2 a.m. What? Nigga, where's your ID? You feel me?
Same security that worked for me.
You feel me?
Hold on, big fella.
Hold on, big fella. Wait a minute.
What you
You know what I'm
need?
We're
saying?
gonna have to go find him, man, so he could apologize once and
We
for
used to
all
hoop
to you.
together too, man. It's crazy.
You sound like it's been bothering him.
No, he still feels
It's been bothering him.
No,
Yeah.
every other episode I bring this
There
up.
you go. There you go. Yeah.
I'ma
It's
see
a
him
real
again.
thing.
We gotta find bro, man.
what I'm saying, man.
Just go ahead and be like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
doing my job.
That's my nigga too.
doing my job.
I was just doing my job, man. I
I
was
can't
just trying to
believe
get
he
that
did
check,
that.
man.
100 ahead.
Yeah.
He made me wait for Jamie to get to the club to
Oh
let me in.
shit. Oh my God. But see, it be them things, them moments where you see, you feel me? Let me keep working. Let me keep doing what I'm doing then. He ain't feeling that. He ain't feeling that. I said, nah, nigga, nah.
It was when I say it was dry.
Yeah.
Out here. It's dry.
Oh man.
I live in a Rancho Cucamonga.
Come
That's
on,
what,
man.
listen, that's this shit is about.
Right
though.
here, I'm the
That's
cat.
it.
Getting through it.
I tell everybody, it's all this is par for the course, nigga.
Yeah.
Repossessions,
Straight up.
foreclosures,
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? All this is par for the course.
Straight up.
If you love this shit, the sacrifice is immense.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Things suffer
Yeah,
on the account of greatness.
yeah.
They have to. It's greatness is an imbalance.
Say that.
As he says, obsession. It's an imbalance. It's not natural, which is why most people can't understand it, which is why
Yeah.
a lot of people hate it.
You ain't lying.
Hate LeBron.
Yeah.
How you hate LeBron?
Right,
I hate
exactly.
Steph Curry. He just, why do you?
Why?
I hate Floyd Mayweather. What?
How?
How do you,
Right.
do you hate great? On your mission, on your quest to be great. Enjoy the imbalance.
Straight up. Straight up. Talk that, man. You feel me? Talk that, man. Okay. You gotta give a bip. Hooray! Bip. Yeah.
And I'm stealing that.
I'm stealing that.
That was fire.
Yeah.
Thank you again, brother. We can't
you.
thank you
bro.
enough, man.
Thank you.
You know, we love y'all, and we glad we're here.
Come on, man.
with
For
you,
sure.
man,
For
to
sure.
celebrate this. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank.
I'm J Valentine.
This has been the R&B Money Podcast, the authority
Yeah.
of R&B. As you brought it in, you close it out.
This thing right here,
Yeah,
special moments, man.
yeah.
This is the reintroduction. Right? This is the music business. Don't get confused. You see people one day, you will see us again. Because we keep going. We keep this thing rocking. We bring this thing to life. Music is something that you cannot just put your hands on and tell somebody that it's one thing. It's all things.
Yeah.
But find your way in this shit. Find your way to make your mark. Our young brother then came here and he done gave y'all real independent game.
Yeah.
Real independent game where we really taking this R&B thing now. Shout out to all the artists. Pay attention. Watch this path. I promise you, you will see this in a whole nother space in a couple years.
Yeah.
Whole nother space. And you be like, damn, we watched him go on the R&B Money Podcast.
Straight up.
Now he talking about his catalog is worth. That's what this thing is really about, man. That's what this R&B thing and this R&Bay thing is. Me and my young brother are both from the soil.
Come on.
We have stood in front of it. We're going to continue to stand in front of it.
Straight up.
So I'm going to need y'all to put y'all hands together for Adrian Marcel.
Yeah.